think like this close.
Really? Like almost the hair's tickling my
Yes.
Okay.
Touching your nose.
Looks like I have a mustache.
Do you want to tell me your soul confession for the week?
I do. I have a great soul confession. It's so great, I forgot about it, so it's good I wrote it down. Because it's not from this week. It's from a couple weeks ago. You know Cosmic Run Club?
Yes.
They put out an invitation to go run a 15 to 20 mile road run with them as they prepped for Dallas Marathon.
Oh,
and I was
yeah.
like, yeah, I want to run with them. But I really didn't know any of the people. And I have what I call a nervous belly. So I decided before I went with them to avoid any chance of having to poop in the middle of the run. I self-medicated with Imodium.
I think this might be a bad idea.
I don't think I'd recommend it because then I didn't poop for a day or so, but mission accomplished. I did not have to poop with the new
Good.
friends.
Nice.
Successful run.
Excellent.
But I saved that for very special
Yeah.
occasions.
I'm really proud of you.
For not pooping or for
Yeah.
running with new people?
Both. Yeah. I have to say, my soul confession is not too far off. I don't know why. It always kind of comes down to these things. But we were running together.
Okay.
This was a couple weeks ago as well. And there was a woman who I've never run with before. And she showed up from her house, which was only like a mile from where we all met up to run. And at the end, we're all standing around talking. She mentions needing a ride home. And I was like, well, it can't be me. So I just kind of bolted and left pretty quickly.
We got a guest.
Yeah, this is my buddy. Bubba's here, for those who are only listening. I got in the car and proceeded to let out the longest fart. And I felt like a jerk because I was no part of this trying to help her get home because we were all pretty exhausted.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
You're like, it can't be me.
I'm just going to seem like a jerk, but
I feel-
I'm out of here.
You were doing the right thing for you and her.
Both of us.
It would have
Well,
not.
really the whole group.
Yeah.
Have you thought about 2026 yet and like a race schedule plan? I know you have a race in January, and we are currently following a David and Megan Roach plan.
Our first one.
Our first one. We dove in.
I'm loosely following.
Very loosely following.
Trying to get
even-
stricter each week in my following of
Yeah.
said plan.
Yeah. I don't even know what I was supposed to do today other than I figured 2 hours.
And you were outside
And I
on
didn't
a lovely day.
I didn't open it. I just saw Easy Mod. But last week, we both made that mistake, and there was a 20-minute hard effort in there.
That's why we say loose.
And what
We're
was
reading bits and pieces.
the most amazing part about last week was that we had our hard effort. We were on a group run, and we were basically like, listen, guys, we're just going to take off here for 20 minutes. And they followed us.
And they kept up.
And they did a good job. Yeah. I thought that was pretty exciting.
It was fun.
That's how you know you have good friends, when they're kind of like, oh, we're going to run hard now. Okay.
Well, at first they were like, no, we're not doing that when you get to that.
Yeah, they did say no. And then
when we got to that point, they're like, yeah, we'll try.
yeah.
I have thought, because as we talked about on our first episode, I had the blues because I didn't have plans. So I had to
Yeah.
make some plans so I had goals and things to look forward to.
Yes.
So as you started by saying, I'm doing the Pemberton 25K
Okay.
trail race in Arizona, and it's January 22nd. And you are doing a local race that same
I
day.
am.
So
Yes.
we're both running, but not
Not
in
together.
the same state.
Yeah. I'm very concerned because we have not discussed what we're going to do together. now that we're BFFs, we have to plan something and have fun.
Right.
But
Which
I don't.
is challenging because Natty's goals are bigger than mine. They're different. They're longer endurance events.
But
than
I can do other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like running myself into the ground, but I feel like I'm somewhat controlled. I feel like I'm just full of shit right now. That's the truth.
Well, we're at different stages in our running journey. And I think we both like to push the boundaries, but you've been pushing them longer. So you're farther along down that road.
Yeah.
Where I'm 50K is big deal for me.
It is a big deal. I think that
100K is, you can easily throw those words around.
I think running is hard, period. Just no matter what the distance. Because if you're running a mile and it's a race, you're going to be running really hard and it's going to hurt so badly. Like a different kind of pain than you're going to feel when you're running, let's say, a marathon. Because you're not going to push that hard. So it's relative.
It totally is relative.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing I'm trying to balance this year is bringing biking back into my life.
Yes.
So I moved to Bentonville 6 years ago as a mountain biker.
Nice.
And then I stopped mountain biking because I fell in love with trail running.
Yeah.
And then I lost that activity I could do with my husband. He
Yeah.
kept mountain biking. I went to trail running. So now,
Yeah, you got to bring it back.
yes, I got to. Because I went on a mountain bike ride today with Matt. And we've been going the last month on Sundays. We commit to a mountain bike ride.
Yeah.
And this was the first time I didn't leave the house completely terrified.
Oh, that's really
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, it's
that's
big
awesome.
progress. So I was out there and I was having fun right away instead of feeling tense and nervous.
Yeah.
And Matt could see the difference in my confidence.
Oh,
and
good.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Like the entire ride. I
Yeah.
was like, this is more fun than trail running. I thought that. I haven't thought that in a long time.
This makes me so happy. I led a ride last week for Waz, and we had a gal come, and she was a green rider, and I took everybody on a blue trail, and only one person showed up because I think that people who are newer, so to speak, and I say that because I think a lot of women, it's a confidence issue.
A lot of us feel new for a very long time.
Yeah. Like Darcy's a great example. Now, Darcy is a trail runner, but she tells everybody all the time that she's new. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, how many runs have I been on with her now? And how long have I known her? Why is she still calling herself new? I don't know. And I do realize that my squirrel is in charge right now, and I'm taking us on a very windy path. So I will try to reel us back to the original...
What, 2026?
2026.
And our calendar.
And what we're going to do this year.
So we made it to January. This is
did.
good.
Yeah.
I think April will definitely bring Bentonville half for me.
Okay.
I love the Bentonville half.
Okay.
And I would love to hit a new PR at it. But we talked about this off camera. Those of you, many may know, many may not. It ends on a big hill.
It's a 3 mile, starts out gradual, and then it ends like the last mile is just relentless. It is not a great PR course.
Right. But
if you're wanting to PR the time you have, that's a good goal.
That's a good way to look at it. Or do I just do it to see all the people I know in the area and support them and share the experience with them?
Yep. I'm not sure yet because I'm wanting to do Desert Rat in April. The 100K.
And that's the weekend after, I
It's
believe.
the weekend after, and I don't know that I am mature enough to not try and rally.
I feel like you're competitive enough that you would have a hard time not racing, right?
So I have a competitive squirrel in my head.
Full of squirrels, this one.
Full of squirrels. It's not that I'm particularly the fastest person. I'm not like Bentonville. I'm not on any podiums in Bentonville. There are so many fast women our
Amazing
age
women.
that are crushing, 6-minute miles on this course, and it's
And
not
we're
a
doing
horrible
great.
course
It's
until the
just
end.
we're not there.
We are.
That's okay.
I
I'm
am
proud of what we do.
solid, like average girl.
I'm at the 50% mark in most races.
Me too. This is why we have become very good running friends
Yep.
because we're not average Joe. We're like average Janes.
There you go.
Yeah. And we're proud of that.
Yeah.
And we know that the thing is like, okay, I'm sorry I'm taking the wheel again and driving in another direction, but I think that people, the
Okay.
average Joes and Janes who are mid-pack are working really hard. Like a lot of them really are putting in the hours and doing the speed work and the hill repeats and doing all the things that pros are doing. Maybe not
To the extent.
to quite the extent, but like working really hard and all we can do is be proud of our own results. Right? Like,
I mean, comparison is the thief of joy. One
Yes.
of my favorite quotes. But I have
Yes.
to constantly remind myself to
Yeah.
compare myself to where I am on my journey, not
right. And
pro.
I feel like every decade, and I think I said this when I was 40, when I turned 40, I was like, I'm going to reset and everything's new from here. But now that I'm 40, I feel strongly that it's maybe every 5 years
we need to reset.
we get to reset. So
Does that mean what your time for a marathon would be versus a half marathon, or what does that reset bring about?
you're PRing against the last few years as
I see.
opposed
Yep.
to comparing yourself to when you were 33 and crushing it.
And this is where our journeys differ because I started running at 40, 41.
Right.
So I haven't had to do that reset yet because I
Yes.
started at a very
Yeah. The
Low.
the reset is real and the struggle is real.
I'm still growing and getting faster from
That's
where I started
good.
at 41.
That's
So,
good. And I am not jealous.
No, jealousy is not. We learned on the first episode you're not a jealous person.
No.
Emotion not
No.
in your
no.
vocabulary.
It's really against myself, like I'll go and run a minute repeat and then I look at the times and I'm like, what? You've done this faster? And then I'm like, was that 10 years ago? Because it might have been 10 years ago. And so should I be concerned about those times? Should I be concerned at all?
But I also don't remember my times. Like if you asked me what my 50K PR is, I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't remember times really
My
anymore.
marathon, yes. That's ingrained in my
marathon,
head. That's
yeah.
the only one I can tell you.
Yeah, I do keep those shoes. I've got my first BQ right
You can
there.
see them in the corner. Yep.
Yeah, they're right there. And I have my recent BQ.
Oh, you had 2 BQs. I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. I feel like I should always keep the first BQ shoes and keep the last BQ shoes
Okay.
because it may never happen again. And if it never happens again, and when I'm 80, I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to be reminded that I
That's
did
a lot of
these
hard work.
things. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So what about you? Then you said Desert Rats is on your
But
thought.
it's on my radar.
But what motivates you to want that race?
Because I really would like to run CCC someday. Mm-hmm. And to run CCC, you have to collect stones when you are a mid-pack person.
And do the stones carry over from year to year to get you to CCC, or how does that work?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that you get a couple years, maybe. I don't know.
More investigation.
I mean, I feel like it would be unfair to take stones away. However, what I do know about Western states is that for your lottery tickets to build up in the system, you have to continue to complete Western states races.
Okay.
That is so not cool.
And is
in
that
my
a
book.
race you would like to do someday?
No, it's not on my radar.
No.
It's hot,
Yeah.
and I don't do well in the heat.
It's 100 miles.
And it's
I mean,
100
100
miles.
plus,
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
okay.
If I were to do another 100 miles, I would do that in the fall, and I would probably repeat Arkansas Traveler because it's close.
So this year maybe again, or
Maybe. Maybe. But I also, if I'm going to collect stones, then I would maybe try to collect more stones in the fall. So I need to look into that. And if anybody's listening to this and they have the answer and they want to tell me so I don't have to look it up, since I'll probably forget that it's something that I need to do once I am done recording here with my friend Lynette.
because the squirrels.
That would be great. It's the squirrels. It's serious. It's very serious situation.
Any help is welcome.
Anyhow, yeah. But so that's about as far as
Okay.
I've gotten. Is Bentonville is a maybe.
Okay.
Desert Rat is
Maybe.
on the radar.
Okay. I have some gravel bike races rides also I'm throwing in
Oh,
next year with that
okay.
theme of doing events with my husband.
nice.
So we're going to sign up for the double barrel gravel ride at Bentonville. I think
Okay.
Fat Tire Bikes
Yeah.
might sponsor that. So that'll just be a fun adventure
Yeah.
for us to explore gravel here together.
Yeah, I wonder if you could talk me into that. When is it?
April 18th, I believe.
Oh,
and I totally
no.
didn't study the dates before we
You
recorded.
did not just
No.
talk me into that. Yeah, I won't be gravel riding this winter. No, thank you.
But April 18th isn't winter.
But you'd have to start getting your butt. I mean, it's pretty long, double barrel,
I think it's 40.
40, but gravel.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you think about it.
I'm not doing it.
Then there's another one I saw that's a 50K in Oklahoma, in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Not the Mid-South.
Okay.
It's like, I'm going to massacre the name.
Okay.
The McClurty
Okay.
Trail Race.
Uh-huh.
It's April 20-something, 28th maybe. But it was unlike Mid-South, which is on gravel, this is on dirt and trails, and the elevation gain didn't look all that scary. So I was curious about that one.
When is Mid-South again?
That's in March.
I could do Mid-South.
We thought about
That's
it.
what we've been
We
thinking
thought
about.
about it, and then we looked at Airbnbs, and it was like $500 a night.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
So that made it a little less appealing.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Oh, we can drive there. It's 3 hours away. Oh, $1,500 for accommodations. Anyone knows any hookups? Once again.
let us know. There's something in June that people
War
are
Eagle.
War Eagle. And how far is that?
So there's a 10K, 25K, and 50K.
Okay.
I'll be in my running adventure in Slovenia, Croatia during that.
How are we going to podcast when you're gone on a big freaking running trip?
We have microphones and
That's
cameras
true.
in Europe.
Yeah, okay. I might allow it. I don't remember you putting in a request.
We could even bring one of the guides from Rogue Expeditions. on.
Oh, yeah. They'd like to do that, I bet.
They like to talk.
Yeah.
About
They're little
themselves.
cuties. Yeah. Maybe we could do that. That would be fun.
It would be.
Yeah. So that's about as far as my brain makes it, because then I start, as soon as I hit the summer wall, it's sort of like, ugh. I want to talk to you. Okay, I do have something I want to talk to you about. And it is that I have a couple friends coming over from Tulsa. I think it's the weekend after January 1st, or like the first weekend in January.
Okay, coming up quick.
Very quick. To run a 26K. So we did 25K last year. They started during COVID.
Because it's 2026.
Yes.
Look at me.
So, yeah. So they started during COVID, and they did a 20K, and then they did the 21K and 22K, 23K.
Okay.
So this year would be a 26K.
And they just make their own course up?
They'll have
on
it.
trails?
They'll have an idea.
Trails or road? What are we talking?
Trails.
Okay.
Yeah, and I asked if I would be allowed to invite people, and the response was as long as they want to have fun.
Oh.
So I love that, and I was like, I only let people in my life who want to have fun. If they're serious, then I get scared. But I think the crew we've been running with on Monday nights would be a fun group. And I did mention...
They're a whole nother level of fun.
They are another level of fun.
I'm not that much fun.
I said to them, I was like, there might be a few people that would run ahead of us, but they'll wait for us. And they're younger than us, but they'll wait for us. And they just would want to have a good time. So I was thinking about inviting them, but not putting it in the group, because there's 95 people in that group, and I know
It's
like
too
5
many.
of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't understand why there's so many people who are in the group that don't.
They've asked to be in the group, and they're just watching on the sidelines, waiting for their moment.
Their moment to run trail.
Yeah.
It's like, today's my day.
Yeah,
I'm going to run trail.
I feel it.
Yeah.
It is a high number, though.
I know it's kind of going to be close to your race.
And yours.
Yeah, I don't really think it's a
You're
race,
not thinking of yours as a race. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yours is more fun.
Yeah. I'm only doing it because one of the girls that I'm coaching is doing it. And it's her first trail race ever.
Yeah.
And so I want to be there. And of course, if I'm going to be there, I might
It's
as well
a good course.
run. And I want to run it. I don't want to race it.
Right.
So, and she's my friend. And so we'd probably go together.
Well, and that's how my Pemberton 25K is. I'm going with a group of friends.
Yeah.
It's just going to be part of the experience. We're going to get bikes out there and do some mountain biking, some road biking, hang out with some other friends that live there. So
Yeah.
it's not like I have to be fresh.
Yeah.
So keep me in the loop for the 26K.
I will. I need to find out a little bit more information, but basically we'd run the 26K and then we eat.
We eat. That's one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, that's the best part. I think we need to talk about, before we end here, do you do New Year's resolutions? Are you a New Year's resolutions kind of person?
I'm not really a New Year's resolution girly.
Yeah.
I feel it's weird to wait until New Year's, but what I do, not consistently, but a couple years I've done it, and we're going to do it this year, is a joy jar.
Oh.
Have you heard of a joy jar?
No. What is a joy jar?
So we have this big jar that sits on our counter.
Okay.
And anytime something really cool and positive and special happens, you write it down. Maybe it's someone at work thanked you for a project that just had a huge impact on them, or you just made a connection with a new person on the trails, or your husband surprised you and took you out to a romantic supper.
Yeah.
Or just that you came home and he had scrubbed the kitchen floors.
Yeah.
Just something that you want to remember to look back at the end of the year and think of all the things that happened and how cool and special your life is.
I like that. That's really cool. So it's almost like journaling, but pulling the best pages out, folding it up, and sticking it
So
in
then
a
on
jar.
New Year's Eve, you open the jar and
Yeah.
read everything together.
Yeah, that's so cool. So I do something that is a little different,
Okay.
but also similar. I write a letter to my future year,
Okay.
and I basically talk about how amazing my year will be and the accomplishments I expect to have, and the bag of money I finally found it, and just whatever I can think of.
Yeah.
The funniest one was COVID, the COVID year. So
Of what that letter looked like?
reading the 2020.
Because you didn't know that was going to happen yet. So
No, I mean,
didn't quite pan out.
Yeah, so it was one of the funniest ones ever. Like Trey and I were laughing our asses off at how funny.
But that would be fun to see from the beginning of the year what you anticipated your year to look like versus how did it end up.
Yeah. And then you take that letter the next year, you read it the night before, and you can burn it if you want.
After you read
and
it?
you read it and burn it, and then you do it again. So you write your next letter. I didn't do it last year.
Did you read this letter? Do you share this with anyone when
You
you
can.
read it?
Yeah. So I was thinking maybe we could do this
Okay.
and read on air next year.
Next year? That would be fun. Not
Yeah.
tell each other
Not tell
about
each
the
other.
letters. I mean, that we're writing
Right.
them.
We're writing them. It's
But the
personal.
content.
It's private. Yeah, we fold it up. We stick it under our bed. It's almost like a wish list, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dreams. Your dreams for the year.
Yes, all the things you really want to happen. I want to find a genie that can give me 3 wishes.
Okay. Do you feel it holds you more accountable to accomplish these things because you've written them down?
As I've gotten older, I think it's just more fun of a thing to do. But when I was in my 30s, I took it very seriously. And so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I think it's funny to say things like, I really want to find that bag of money. Because the thing is a lot of times when you do read it and if things that you were hoping were accomplished, it's very satisfying to
Yeah.
be like, I did it. I wanted to do this thing and I did it. So
We should do that. I like
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll do mine, you do yours, and then next year we'll.
I hope your squirrels don't steal your letter.
No. I'll put it in a very safe place.
Squirrel proof.
It'll be squirrel proof in a Ziploc bag. Yeah, with no treats.
They don't like.
They don't
like Ziploc. You.
No. Oh, I wanted to look and see how many people listened to our podcast, because this is only podcast number 2.
Podcast 2, and we didn't
Well,
advertise or tell.
Yeah, we didn't tell
anyone.
anybody.
So who stumbled upon it?
So let's see where we're at on YouTube, because I think that YouTube.
I did tell my brother.
Oh, you told your brother. Did he share it?
I don't know, but he listened to it. So we better have at least one, or he didn't tell the truth.
We have had 18 people listen to our podcast on YouTube. And I have something really sad to report.
Uh-oh.
I am the subscriber to our channel.
The one subscriber.
The
to our
one
channel.
subscriber. So, I mean, if
18 is nothing to shake a stick at.
considering we told no one about it except your brother.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, you could follow along if you want. Subscribe. You 18 people that are going to now see this fall into your wall again, because
I think once we have multiple episodes out there, then it'll get people.
maybe
Just one.
Maybe this second episode they'll be like, oh, maybe they're serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how many people do you need to touch to have it be impactful? If 18 people consistently listen and get something out of it,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, and then we had, I think, 7 listens on Patreon. And I don't know about Apple or Spotify.
Well, there you go. Look at that.
Yeah. So, I mean, we could be super, super well known on one of the 2 that we don't know anything about.
Next race we go to, someone's going to hear your voice
Yeah.
and be like, are you Natty G?
All right. So, we'll see you. We'll see you in a few weeks. A couple weeks,
After
maybe?
the holidays?
After the holidays. So, we'll see you next year. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah. What else is there?
I think we should also say as a little tease that starting next year, we're going to bring guests on the show.
Yeah.
Can we tease with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So be ready.
Yeah.
It's going to
And
get exciting.
we're going to bring on trail people, whether they wear knee pads or carry water bottles in
We
their
don't
hands.
discriminate.
Yeah.
We love them all.
We like trail gnomes. They're fun. All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.